A battle of two top 15 ranked teams coming up. It's men's volleyball non-conference action featuring the Dewhawks of Loras College and the Spartans of Aurora University. We're glad you're here on this Friday night. And for Bill Downing tonight, my name is Sean Fry. Aurora ranked 12th in the most recent AVCA Top 20 poll. Loras one spot ahead of them in 11th. And high-level volleyball expected here this evening. Aurora comes in at 14-2. Loras is 9-2. Aurora's won its first 4 NAC games. Loras has won 3 of its first 4 CCIW contests. Aurora comes in having won 4 straight and 8 of their last 9. They're 14-2. They won 14 of their last 16. It's been a great start to the season for Aurora, and then for Loras, coming off just their second loss of the season when they squared off with 4th-ranked Carthage on Saturday. It was close in a sweep. They got to 22 at least in all 3 sets, but did not have enough to knock off the Firebirds, and so they'll look to bounce back on the road here on this Friday night. So Aurora and Loras both looking to keep a very positive start to the season going as they move into the middle portion of their schedule. It's match number 17 of the year for AU. It is on the way here from Thornton Gymnasium on the campus of Aurora University.
Hello and welcome to Thornton Gymnasium for tonight's NCAA Division III men's volleyball contest between the visiting Dewhawks of Loras College and your Aurora University Spartans. At this time, we ask for all attendants please rise and kindly move your heads as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
And with that, it's almost time for men's volleyball on this Friday. Let's meet the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Dewhawks of Loras College, led by Dylan Ross, the Loras alum in year 5. For the Dewhawks, he played on the inaugural Loras team back in 2015 and had a storied career, and now leading his alma mater. Well, it all starts with the senior from Geneva, Corey Mayotte, who leads the nation at 5 kills per set and 5.7 points per set. He does that at an efficient 426 clip. He has been the engine that has powered the Dewhawks all season long, and his freshman setter, Evan Dzakowicz, has been quite good as well. He leads the nation with 10.8 assists per set. From nearby Lockport, Dzakowicz has had a terrific start to his career. Rest of the starting lineup is the freshman Aiden Peliquin, a sophomore Roman Rothermel, a junior Bo Brainerd III, and the libero, the sophomore Brady Oberfeld. Also, the junior Nolan Kreischeld rounds out the starting lineup for the Dewhawks. So once again, it's Mayotte, Dzakowicz, Peliquin, Rothermel, Kreischeld, Brainerd, and the libero Oberfeld for the 9-2 Dewhawks. The Spartans of Aurora University, led by sixth-year head coach Dan Ames, who has Aurora off to another outstanding start as they look to defend their NAC title for the third consecutive year. And Josh McClellan having a typically excellent season. He's averaging just under 4 kills per set, second best in the NAC, 4.5 points per set. He has been outstanding for Aurora this season. Logan Brower averaging north of 9.5 assists per set as the AU setter has him in the top 10 in the nation. Those two are joined by Connor Carroll, Sebastian Suzuki, Amar Berzovic, Mateo Sharash, and libero Alex Nonhoff, who enters tonight just 20 digs away from 1,000 for his career. McClellan, Brower, Carroll, Suzuki, Berzovic, Sharash, and Nonhoff, the libero, for the 14-2 Aurora Spartans. AU on the left of the net as we see it. They are in black uniforms with white numbers and letters. The AU logo is on the front of the uniform. Loras wearing white with purple numbers and letters outlined in gold. Loras on the front of the uniform for the Dewhawks. And they are on the right side of the net for this opening set. Our referees are Merrick Fraz and Natalian Bolton. Line judges are Michael Stebbins and Al Lager. And so the final huddle here, and then we will get underway. Libero for Aurora is Nonhoff, wearing a white uniform top. Libero for the Dewhawks is Oberfell, wearing a purple uniform. Berzovic has gone off for Aurora for the opening sequence as Sharash serves and catches a piece of the net. Loras gets the first try, and it's Nolan Kreischeld who puts up the first points on this Friday. Loras in front. And now we will see Bo Brainerd, the 6'8 junior from Delafield, Wisconsin, serve it up. Played at Mount Mercy last season at 185 kills on the year. Right-handed jump serve on the way. It's handled by Carroll. There's a try from Suzuki, who blasts that to the floor from just to the near side of center, and it's one apiece. One set of possibly 5 underway here so far. Aurora serving. Here's the first swing from Roman Rothermel. That's good. And it's 2-1. Rothermel good on Saturday in the loss to Carthage. 7 kills at a .455 attack percentage. The sophomore from Menominee Falls. Now to Zakowicz, the freshman, as the serve here. It's over on 2 by Brower, handled well by Loras. Now a swing from Kreischeld, not a lot on that. McClellan gets the first look here. Peliquin was ready for that. Now Kreischeld. It's into the net, and we're even at 2. So Brower will head back to serve. The Spartans leader, 27 service aces, that has him second in the NAC. Holds it out with his right hand and sends it away into the back row. Return right to the net. Loras is going to get the benefit of the point as Aurora went over the top. Now, AU a little bit too eager at the net that time. And what appeared that it was going to be an AU point, possibly without a return, ends up in the Loras column. As Brainerd serves here. McClellan from the back row. Loras scrambling. They'll get a try here. That was the first swing from Mayotte. Nothing there. Now McClellan again. This one caught Zakowicz between decisions, and that'll allow Aurora to tie it up at 3. McClellan, 15 aces on the season for Aurora, lets it fly. A good pass to the front row, and Connor Jarrell gets a try. Aurora handles that, and now Berzovic into the contest. Banks that swing off the block. It's 4-3 Aurora as we have our first lead change of the night. Not likely to be the last one between a couple of teams right next to each other in the AVCA poll. McClellan serving again. Aurora handles this try, and Aurora this time gets the benefit of Loras being over the net. So McClellan became the first player tonight to serve more than a single time in a rotation. He gets a third try here with Aurora up 5-3 in this first set. A good serve to Zakowicz, an excellent set, and Kreischeld puts it down for the Duhawks. Well, Zakowicz has an assist percentage of nearly 53%. And you see why. He had to pull that up from a tough position. And moments later, Rothermel ties it up. With just his fourth ace of the season, he dropped it in right on the attack line. Our first ace today goes to the visitors. Not this time. Sharash on the far sideline. A lunging dig that time by Mayotte, and then Jarrell got a lot on that. And it looked like his swing caught the net cord and was vaulted out of play. Makes it 6-5 as Berzovic serves. Junior from Wheaton. That's it. Flyers, the left-handed swing from Kreischeld. Brower kept it up momentarily, but Aurora doesn't get it back. So Kreischeld with the kill, and he'll go back to serve. At Lindenwood University in Missouri, his first couple of seasons, and has played well for Loras here since coming to the Duhawks. It's a tip from Solomon Dale into the game for Aurora. Nothing there. And Mayotte in the back row, up the middle, and gives Loras the lead back. 7 serving 6. Entertaining start to the game. Nanoff, tremendous play to give Aurora a chance, and then Sharash, after an excellent serve receive, makes it 7 apiece. And now Connor Carroll will go back to serve for briefly coming off. Now heads into the back to serve here. Has 11 aces on the year. Left-handed serve right down the middle, and it's good for Aurora's first ace as they take the lead back. Eight serving 7. As Carroll tries again, this time handled by Oberfell, right at the net, Bo Brainerd. No question about it. 8 all. So we'll see Peliquin now serve. He has 5 aces on the year. Early stalemate between these two teams. Sharash there for the serve receive. Carroll gets up, dig by Peliquin, and then Loras looked like Brainerd tripped over his teammate. No one able to get there. 9-8, Aurora. That'll send Sharash back to serve. He started it off for Aurora. 20 service aces, second best for Aurora in the top 10 in the NAC. Got a lot on that. Oberfell did well to handle. Then the pass is too long. Mayotte went up, went into the net. He was on the other side. Aurora 10-8 the advantage. Oh, you could see what Mayotte was trying to do. He just could not get to the ball in time. Now Sharash gets a long return. So Aurora sets up. Brower for McClellan. It's staying alive. Pelican. My goodness, what a play. Now Suzuki tries it. That was tipped at the net. Now Mayotte with a try. He hit that long, but with a little help. It was tipped at the net, and Loras will have the point. And no protest from the Aurora bench. So Brainerd will go back to serve. 10-9 AU here in the first. Brower tries McClellan on the far side, and he powers that off of the Loras block. Loras averaging about 2 blocks per set, second best in the 6-team CCIW. But that also happens to be a great strength of Aurora. Teams don't really get blocks against Aurora. Loras gets a try here. There's a swing, nothing there. McClellan for Aurora, down the seam. And a 3-point lead for the first time tonight. It's Aurora with it. Loras also very good, by the way, at limiting blocks. They lead the CCIW. They give up just north of 1%. No blocks yet in this match. As we near the midway point. Here's Mayotte. There's one block. Doesn't fall. And a tip. Aurora somehow got that back. Loras thought it was over. It was not. Aurora gets a block and a scramble again, but McClellan blocked cleanly here. As Roman Rothermel, among others, was there to slam the door. And it's 12-10. Now, Loras thought they had won the point earlier. They had to wait a little bit. But they did eventually take it. Now we'll see Ryan Floyd, senior from nearby Elgin. Let's it go here. Sharash didn't receive that especially well, but Aurora handles it nicely, and McClellan finishes it off with his 4th kill so far tonight. And right now the story is that Corey Mayotte has been quiet. They've set him 7 times, just a couple of kills plus an attack error. You have to keep a close eye on the Geneva High School alum when you play the Dewhawks, and Aurora so far has done a nice job of that. There's our first service error tonight. Logan Brower putting it into the net as Loras will enjoy the side out. It's 13-11 AU. And Mayotte serves. Heavy serve. Nonoff was ready for it. And Aurora with a miscommunication there, and they don't get it back over on 3 tries. It's the second time Aurora has allowed back-to-back points in this match. And we are midway through the first. Aurora at 13-12 leading. Loras serving. Sharash receives that. McClellan will get a try on the far side. The lunge to Zakowicz brought it back. Long set here for Gerald that Aurora was able to deny. McClellan tries again. Oberfell got a piece of it, but it ends up in the seats. 14-12 AU. So McClellan up to 5 kills. Just 1 error on 11 swings. It's been an efficient start for the junior from Calgary, Alberta. He lets it fly here, right to the net. Zakowicz pulled it off the net, and Kreischild finished the job. Well, Zakowicz can't do much better than that under the circumstances. And we'll see Rothermel serve. Here's Sharash on the far side. A block, but another try. Sharash tries again, gets a long return. McClellan was there. How about a third try for Sharash? This one is brought up by Loras, but it hit the rafters on the Aurora side. And the third time will do it as Sharash records the kill, despite some outstanding defense by Loras to even give themselves a chance that time. We'll see Reese Wojtrowski enter here for AU. 6 aces on the year, got under that one. Make it 15-14. Aurora in front after Loras takes the side out. And we'll see Kreischeld serve here after Aurora gets Solomon Dale back into the game. There is Kreischeld. That's into the net for the first Loras service error. Offenses have been crisp in this one. Aurora, 375 hitting percentage. Loras at 261. Two teams that excel offensively, and Aurora has been the sharper team defensively this season. They scramble to get a free ball here. Now is a try from Gerald that Aurora was ready for. Sharash on the far side. That was blocked. Sharash will get another look here. Goes down the sideline, and it was off fingertips at the net. Aurora goes up 17-14. Teams have been able to swing against Loras. Opponents hitting 215 against them. That's 5th of 6 teams in the CCIW. Aurora holds its opponents to just 150. We'll see if that makes a difference as the match goes along. Loras hitting 364 as a team coming in. That leads the CCIW and is 4th best in the nation. Aurora in the top 20 with a 262 mark coming in. That leads their own league. So after a discussion, Aurora has the point. Solomon Dale serves. Mayotte. Not that time. Nonoff was ready for it. Now Dale on the near side. Off a tip and down. So Aurora has 3 straight points. The second time tonight. Loras will take its first time out. A nice start for Aurora. They're up 4 here in the first. 18-14 here at Thornton Gymnasium. This is Aurora University men's volleyball. Aurora in a good position, but work still to do here to take the first set. They're up 18-14. A 3-point run for AU has given them a bit of breathing room. Connor Carroll serving. Both teams with 1 ace. Carroll has it for the Spartans. It goes at Mayotte here. Try from Kreischeld, not that time. Now Sharash, he's blocked. Brower will set Suzuki from dead center on the court. And he slams it home. Suzuki, a 333 attack percentage coming in just outside the NAC top 5. It's been very efficient from the middle and very strong at the net. Carroll too much on that serve. Side out Loras, down 19-15 here in the first set. Peliquin now back. Try to bring Loras back into this one. Into the net. And Aurora gets to 20 with a 5-point lead. It's a best of 5, but Aurora this season, when winning their first set, 12-1. It'll put Loras in a position they have not been in a lot this season, behind after a set. Mayotte. Just his 3rd kill on his 10th try. He got a lot on that. First team All-American last season, first in the history of the Loras men's volleyball program, and it's for real. There's no doubt about that. There's Suzuki. Took a bit off on that one. Loras did well to take care of that. Back to the Aurora side. McClellan tries. Peliquin got a hand on that, and Aurora will take the return. McClellan on the far sideline. Blocked. (17 serving 20 now as Loras has its 2nd block of the match. The only 2 so far, as a matter of fact. Brainerd serves. Brower on 2. Was taken away by Kreischeld. Now Nanoff with the dig. Free ball for Loras after Aurora not on the same page there. From the middle, that's Rothermel, and it's a 2-point game. Timeout, Aurora. For the first time, Loras peels off 3 straight points. Back within striking distance here in the first set. It's 20-18 Aurora. This is AU men's volleyball. From 20-15 to 20-18, Loras clawing back into this first set. And Bo Brainerd, the 3rd, still serving for the Duhawks. Sharash takes that. Brower quick set Suzuki, but Kreischeld was ready for that. Now Mayotte gets a look, but that was well handled. Back set to Carroll. He makes it a 3-point set. And Carroll coming through with his 2nd kill. That'll send Suzuki back to serve. 13 aces on the year for the sophomore from Riverside, Illinois. Gets a long return here, and Brower slams it down for Aurora. It's not an ace, but may as well be an assist. Timeout Loras as they will take their last one here. As Aurora leads 22-18, looking to close out the first set coming up. This is Aurora University men's volleyball. Aurora trying to get these final 3 points to put the first set in the bank. Nathan Anderson, the senior from Sugar Grove, Illinois, in the serve for Aurora. He floats it in at Oberfell. It's Mayotte on the near side. Aurora had that at the net. Brower, the set. Berzovic did not get much on that. Mayotte tries again, and the cut shot is down right on the far sideline. Not a lot of margin for error on that type of shot, and Mayotte made it look easy. His 4th kill. It's now 19 serving 22. And here is Floyd serving. Sharash receives. Brower sets McClellan. He tipped that off the block, and Loras got it back. Aurora tries again. McClellan gets a lot into that one. Loras waits it on the net. Now McClellan tries one more time. Loras with the receive. Mayotte spins it over. Aurora scrambles. McClellan again. Not that time. Mayotte was ready for it. Now Kreischeld gets a look. Puts that off fingertips. Once again, the Duhawks are within a couple. Marathon point. Loras holds on. And we'll see Ethan Kane check in for AU here as they cling to a 22-20 advantage in this first set. Aurora still has its timeout remaining. Loras has used both of his. Floyd serves. Non-off was there. Carroll. That's good. Aurora needed that to let a little bit of the pressure off, and now Logan Brower will head back to serve. Denied by the net cord. A half-inch higher might have done the job, but it did not have it. And Corey Mayotte goes back to serve. His 20 service aces are in the top 5 of the CCIW. He'll get one here. 23-22. Stan Ames rises from his chair and takes Aurora's final timeout. Right down to the wire of this first set. 12th ranked Aurora, 11th ranked Loras. Spartans leading 23-22. This is Aurora University men's volleyball. It's 23-22. Aurora in front narrowly. Loras serving, that was Mayotte. McClellan, after a receiving serve, makes it set point. Both teams are out of timeouts. Loras needs the next 2 points to extend the set, or they'll switch ends with Aurora leading by a set. McClellan, after the kill, serves away at Mayotte, who gets it right back and has the kill right down the middle. So McClellan 6 kills, leads all players, and now Mayotte ties Kreischeld with his 5th kill for Loras to lead the Dewhawks. Still set point as Rothermel serves. It will be Dale looking for it. Kreischeld was there in front. Now Mayotte for the tie. He missed it wide. They will appeal. They won't win that. And Aurora has taken the first set. Took nearly a half hour, but Aurora takes the first set. 25-23. Entertaining one here on this Friday night. It's only just begun. Second set on the way. This is Aurora University men's volleyball. (25-23). Aurora takes set number 1. 341 attack percentage. Just 3 attack errors on 44 tries for Aurora in that first set, led by Josh McClellan, 6 kills. 250 for Loras as Nolan Kreischeld and Corey Mayotte had 5 apiece. Loras had the only 2 blocks. They had 2 aces to just 1 for Aurora, but did not have enough answers for Aurora's attack in that first set. Aurora will look for more of that. On the other side of the net, they're on the right side wearing black. Loras wearing white on the left of the net as you see it. In for Bill Downey tonight, I'm Sean Fry. Happy Friday night. Thanks for spending a little time with us. We have an outstanding crowd here. It's spring break for Aurora, and there's several athletic teams that are competing and had their students come out and support. A lot of fans as well. It's been a really enthusiastic crowd to watch 2 very good teams. Loras serves. Aurora gets the first try, and Sharash got under that. So Loras once again takes the opening point of the set. Nolan Kreischeld led all players with 6 digs in that first set, except Alex Nonhoff, who had 6 and is now 14 away from 1,000 for his career. Now there is an appeal here. Aurora saying that Sharash's attack was off fingertips and long, so the officiating crew gets together. they discuss, and it's Aurora that'll take the point. And now it'll go the other way as Zakowicz goes over, and he'll get the explanation on the far side while Dylan Ross finds out what the discussion was on the near side. Sharash serves. A lot on that. A near ace. Loras scrambles. They got a swing from Kreischild that Aurora denies. Now on two to Zakowicz, and he missed. Could certainly see what they were going for there, but a very tough angle. Did not work out. Service error here, and it's 2-1. So the serve on the way from Bo Brainerd. And Sebastian Suzuki right down the middle. Suzuki, 3 kills on 6 tries, no errors, and right back to serve with AU leading 3-1. Suzuki throws it up. Oberfell receives serve. Here's a swing from Mayotte. Aurora handles that. Once again, Aurora not on the same page on the set. That's about the 3rd missed exchange there. Now Dan Ames will come over to talk to Logan Brower. Now Zakowicz serving. Sharash receives. Brower looks for McClellan, and he splits the Loras defense. 4-2 Spartans. Early here in this second set. Looking to get a little bit of distance between them and the Duhawks. Loras has won 8 consecutive true away matches. It's the 3rd longest in the nation, behind just number 2 Southern Virginia. They've won 18 in a row on the road. And 4th ranked Carthage that has won 10 in a row away from Kenosha. Aurora with the block goes up 5-2. Brower serving again for AU. Zakowicz tries Mayotte, and that will go for the Duhawks. Mayotte, his 21st attack. Loras calls his number a lot. Aurora has so far been able to limit the damage from him as he serves away. Can they keep it going? It's another situation. I think this time the set was just a bit off. It leads to a Loras point. 4 serving 5 now as Mayotte looks to dial up another. Here's McClellan on the near side, and he goes just behind the ear of Oberfell. And Aurora back up 2. McClellan serving. He goes at Gerald. Look from Kreischild. And Aurora wasn't able to bring it up. Six serving 5 coming up here. Loras, the co-champs of the CCIW last season, they went 25-2. Won the CCIW tournament and lost to Cal Lutheran in the Elite 8. Loras finished 7th the final ABCA poll a year ago. Did graduate A couple of All-Americans in Dorian Fiorenza and Joe Horn. And a young lineup in places, several newcomers. Corey Mayotte back, and he's really led Loras to a nice start. Solomon Dale with a kill for Aurora. Wojtrowski serving for the Spartans. Then on the far side, Jarrell able to fool the Aurora defense and make it 7-6. Aurora still in front. Martin McKee, a senior from Chicago, enters the match for Aurora and then heads right back off. Here is Kreischeld. Quick set Suzuki, and that one ends up in the seats as it headed toward the computer that runs the music here at Thornton Gymnasium. It missed the valuable electronics. And now Dale serves. 8 serving 6 here. Long return, and well, Dazakowicz really did a nice job there, over on 2, and it's 8-7. No ties, no lead changes in the second set so far. He had 3 lead changes and 7 ties in the first set. Loras looking for the first tie here as they send Aiden Peliquin back to serve, and too much on that. Mateo Sharash now in for Aurora. Dazakowicz set for Brainerd. It's off the court. McClellan brings it back, and a free ball for Loras. Far side, that's Mayotte, and he hammers that off the block. Well, Josh McClellan traveled a significant distance to put that back in play, but only extending the point for a moment. Now Dan Ames talking with the referee here on the floor. They discuss, and we play on. Bo Brainerd. Flat serve here. Nonoff will set. There is McClellan off the tip. No. Mayotte near side. Nonoff, the denial. Sharash gets up. Got a ton of that. That's blocked. Aurora tries again. Here's McClellan. And it's tipped. Spartans take the point, and that does not happen except for Alex Nonoff. My goodness. Here on the near sideline. Full extension. Nonoff with 9 digs. He's 11 away from 1,000. AU career leader. Service error follows that. It's 10-9. Nonoff got just a brief moment. Get a drink of water and right back into the back row for Aurora. Now Dazakowicz. Serving here for the Duhawks at Nonoff. Brower sets Carroll, simply bumps it over. Now Mayotte. He finds a home on the near side, and we are tied for the first time in this second set. Dazakowicz will try to put Loras in front as he serves. Brower for McClellan. That's good. And Aurora inches back in front. 9 kills with 1 error on 13 tries for Aurora in the second set. Loras 6 kills with 1 error on 12 tries. A lot of short points. Not this time. Brainerd, the denial by Nonoff. Now Sharash Goes at Oberfell. That's high. Loras doesn't get it back over. 12-10 AU. We'll see Logan Brower serve for the Spartans. 12-10. AU in front. Zakowitz the net. Found Rothermel right down the middle. And Loras with the side out pulls within one. Mayotte back to serve. Has 8 kills, now up to 1,076 for his career. Heavy serve here, the McClellan handles. McClellan gets it right back on the near side and goes down the middle past the dive of Oberfell. McClellan with a dozen kills. He has been terrific for AU tonight. And he serves. The set for Mayotte out of the back row, and Mayotte now up to 9 kills to lead the Duhawks. Well, you know Loras is going to set Mayotte. It's, can you do anything about it? Most teams really have not. Aurora, I think, has done well to limit the damage. 13-12, and McKee into the net. We're even at 13. Aurora still has not given up the lead in this second set. Roman Rothermel will try again to take it for Loras. Brower sets Solomon Dale. That was launched, and the Duhawks have the lead. 3 straight points. It's the second time they've done that in this match. Only time of the set as they go in front. Dale. That one handcuffed to Zakowitz. We have our third tie of the set at 14 apiece. Reese Wojtrowski, the jump serve here. Zakowitz sets Kreisheld, who missed it to the far side. Loras saying that was tipped. The officials disagree, and Aurora retakes the lead. So Wojtrowski will serve again. At 15-14. This one hit the net cord. Mayotte received it on a bounce. Kreisheld tries again, blocked. Now Brower for Suzuki. That one will end up out of play off of Loras. Suzuki up to 5 kills, still without an attack error. He's hitting .625 here on this Friday night. Wojtrowski again for the third time. Zakowitz sets Mayotte out of the back row, and he sticks it in the near corner. Both teams have both their timeouts in this second set as we get into the final third of the frame. Down 0-2 is a tough place to be. Loras trying to avoid it. Here's Sharash. Oberfell, trouble with that. And Loras doesn't get it back. Kreisheld was trying to get that high over his own court and ended up putting it off the rafters, and at that point, Loras did not have enough to get it back. Solomon Dale serving here. That's wide. So it is remaining tight here. The largest lead of the set has been 3 points. That was Aurora up 5-2. Aurora had the match's largest lead at 5 points in the first set. The serve on the way here. Sharash, that's blocked. Brainerd has tied it up at 17. Fourth tie of this second frame. But Loras has not led by more than a single point at any point in the match. You got to win by 2. I'll try to do the first part here as Floyd floats in the serve. Sharash was there. Brower sets Carroll, and Loras does not get it back. Carroll has 4 kills on 4 swings. It's hard to be more efficient than that. And Mateo Sharash heads back to serve, trying to restore a 2-point lead for Aurora. As we get into the critical final points of the second set, and Sharash just crushed that one. Pretty wide gap in service errors. Aurora has 8-3 for Loras. Spartans trying to generate offense off serve. Brainerd serves. A tie match. Brower on 2, just missed. Loras back in front, 19-18. Can Aurora answer? Here's Brainerd. At Sharash. He sent it long, and Dzakowicz didn't get it back over. Brower met him at the net. And Aurora able to steal a point that time. They'll try to get the 21st here as Suzuki serves away. Dzakowicz under the serve, receive, a block, and then Mayotte was in the way. Free ball Aurora. Brower to it. He tries McKee, goes to the back corner. That's kept alive at the net. It's tipped back to Loras. They scramble. Mayotte tries again. It's blocked. Mayotte trips over Oberfell, and then Aurora with the block. A wild point, but Aurora comes away with it to retake the lead at 20-19. They'll need to mop up the floor here. Boy, both teams scrambling, leaving it all out there for the point. Mayotte was tripping over a teammate, had the wherewithal to stay with it. But Aurora just too much at the net on that point. Can Suzuki put them back up 2? It's the serve. Oberfell, some trouble. Loras scrambling. They'll have to settle for the free ball. Now Brower tries Carroll. He is 5 for 5. Loras gets it back. He's not 5 for 5. Brower on 2. He'll finish the job. I gave up on Loras there, and I was wrong for that. Excellent defense, but too much Aurora. They take the point. 3 straight for Aurora here to go up 21-19. And the Dewhawks take their first time out this second set. Aurora hasn't lost this year with an 11-0 record, up 2-0. They're close, but not there here in the second. This is Aurora University men's volleyball. Long way to go in the second set. Aurora leads 21-19. There was a delay here. It looked like Bo Brainerd had to go off. Might have been a cut situation, so they handle that. And now Sebastian Suzuki serves here, but that was off the side of his hand. So a side out immediately on the service error. And Evan Dzakowicz heads back to serve. Dzakowicz gets into that. Sharash was there for it. McClellan on the near side took a bit off. Dzakowicz was there. Now Mayotte, the spin was blocked. They'll call Mayotte's number again. Nanoff the dig. Carroll now, that's good. Once again, Alex Nanoff. He's up to 10 digs. And it seems like each one gets better than the last. Been all over the place in the back row for Aurora tonight. Logan Brower, Aurora leading 22-20 here in the second. Dzakowicz is looking for Rothermel, and he just caught the line. A point that Loras had to have, and they get it. And now Mayotte back to serve. It's 21 serving 22. McClellan receives serve. Aurora sent the free ball long. It's 22-all. Aurora has both its timeouts. Loras has used one. And they've won 3 of the 4 points since. Mayotte tries again. Aurora has that. Brower to McClellan here on the near side. It's good. He caught Oberfell leaning, and he put it just to the other side of that lean. McClellan now will try to make it set point after recording his 13th kill tonight. Can he do it? Dzakowicz lays out to keep that up. Jarrell sends it back. Now Aurora with a chance. McKee has made it set point. Timeout Loras as Aurora is up 24-22 here in the second. This is Aurora University men's volleyball as Aurora will try to go up 2-0 here at Thornton Gymnasium. It is set point here in the second. Aurora took the first frame 25-23. They're up 24-22 here in the second. Josh McClellan is serving. 13 kills at a .407 percentage. No aces. He won't have one here either. At the net, Kreischeld. And Aurora with the block wins the point and the set. We'll go to the third. Aurora has a commanding 2-0 lead, but this a very good Loras team, very capable of making a comeback. They will try to start the road back next. This is Aurora University men's volleyball. It has been a fun match here on this Friday. Aurora has taken the first 2 sets, 25-23, and more recently 25-22, the second set to Aurora. The Spartans, 347 attack percentage for the match against 217 for Loras. In that second set, Aurora 355 to 172 for Loras, and still it went right down to the finish line. Blocks are 4-2 for Loras. Aces still 2-1 for Loras after there were none in that second set. Alex Nanoff at 990 career kills. He has 10 for the match. Leads all players. Josh McClellan leads all players with 13 kills. Corey Mayotte leads Loras at 10 so far here through a couple of sets. Evan Zakowicz, 21 assists for the Dewhawks, 28 for the Spartans' Logan Brower. Aurora on the left of the net wearing black, Loras wearing white on the right of the net. So Aurora looks to win this one in the minimum. Yeah, Mateo Sharash serving here. It's over on 2 right away, and Nanoff was ready for it. Then Suzuki tries. He was blocked. McClellan gets a look here that was tipped. Peliquin with the dig. Now Mayotte from right down the middle. A lot of court to work with. Loras wins the first point after a scramble. Loras has only been in this situation 2 other times and lost them both without forcing an additional set. Here is Carroll. Loras trying to find it. They do get it back, and Aurora will try to tie it up here. McClellan, that's good. Well, it was Southern Virginia at the time the #1 ranked team in the nation, a 3-0 win, and then, of course, Carthage last Saturday. So both their losses by 3-0 marks to top 5 teams. Now Aurora trying to join that conversation here. As Rothermel making it 2-1 Loras. And the Zakowicz goes back to serve. Aurora's won 2 of its 3 matches so far against teams that were ranked at the time they played. Looking to make it 3 out of 4. There's McKee. That's good. 2 apiece. Well, we have a moment. Dominican playing Wabash. Stars are up 2-0, but trailing 16-14 in the 3rd set. That's the only other contest on the agenda around the NAC tonight. Logan Brower serving for Aurora. And a 2-2 3rd set. Mayotte, Brower the dig. Now Dial, not that time. Far side, they'll try Kreishel. Nonoff again with the dig. Came right back to Mayotte, who slammed it home. Well, Nonoff kept the point alive for a moment. Set the school record with 328 digs to lead the NAC last season. And service error, by the way, it's 3 apiece as Aurora goes back to serve. At 980 coming in, you knew there would be a chance. Would likely require more than a 3-set win. But he's at a dozen. 6 points into the 3rd set. Still a chance. There's Kreishel. 4-3 Loras. This is where Loras just hasn't been able to break through. I mentioned in the 2nd set that the Duhawks have not led by more than a point. It's hard to win that way. Rothermel will try to change that here. Sharash to Brower, Dale on the near side. That was blocked. Brower tries Sharash on the far side, and he hammers that off the Loras block. 4 apiece. And now Martin McKee will head back to serve. It's 3 aces on the year. Won't get one here. Kreishel makes it 5-4 Loras. Four ties in 9 points. Aurora will try to make it 5 and 10 as Kreishel serves. Sharash, he'll get that. Ross put that back into play rather than let it continue accelerating into the seats. We'll see Connor Carroll serve. Spins the ball and now lets the left-handed serve go. Dazakowicz at the net for Mayotte, and it's clean into the net as Aurora takes the lead. The first lead change of the 3rd set. There were 4 in the 2nd set with 7 ties. So it's the 8th lead change here in this match so far as Carroll fires away. Kreishel off the fingers at the net. Has evened it up at 6. And Ryan Floyd will tag back into the game. Sharash on the sideline had to play it. Carroll gets a look and just got too much on it. Loras back in front. 7-6 early in the 3rd set. Duhawks trying to find a way to extend the match. There's Brower, the set for Suzuki, did not get enough on it. And finally, 14 points into the 3rd set. Loras finally has a 2-point lead. Do not think I would have predicted that. Been 2 very tight sets, and Aurora's held Loras at arm's length for nearly all of it. Carroll gets one back here for the Spartans. Certainly knew that this was what Aurora is capable of. The sky really is the limit with this team. Loras would say the same. I mean, really expected that it would be a very tight game and back and forth, and Loras just hasn't really been able to get any kind of distance from Aurora when they've had the lead. They'll go back up 2 here after the service error from Sharash. So this is a critical sequence of the match for Loras. Try to pull away here and not really give Aurora a chance to get into the set. Brower for McClellan on the far side. Off fingertips and Kreischild with the dig. Now Mayotte gets a look, and he crushed it. 8 serving 9 after the Aurora side out. A 2-point lead is not much in volleyball, but cannot let Aurora continue to be in this set. Zakowicz over on 2. Aurora was ready for that and then some. Now Carroll has tied it right back up. Aurora's just put together more stretches. But it's a best of 5 for a reason. Suzuki serving. Good one here to Zakowicz. It's the range off the court, and Kreischild didn't get a lot on that swing. McClellan right inside the back line. Well, there's a huge difference for you there. Loras has peeled off 3 straight points once a set to this point. Aurora has now done it 6 times in this match. Mayotte here, it's blocked and it's down in the court. Brower and McKee. Aurora has 4 straight for the second time. They have answered the 3-point run for Loras with 5 of the last 6 points as Suzuki tees up another serve. Zakowicz was looking for Rothermel and he found him. 11 serving 10. Loras closes within 1 after the side out. Zakowicz, 26 assists, doesn't have an ace yet tonight. He won't get one here. Net court and out. 12-10 Spartans. Well, the team that has gotten the 13 first has won both of the first 2 sets. I know, that's Aurora. Not exactly making that one difficult to determine, but just pointing it out. There's Brower, heavy serve here. Oberfell did well to return it. And a point for Aurora. It was carried by the Dewhawks at the net. It's 13-10. Aurora now with 6 of the last 7 points. These are the stretches that Loras has allowed against this high-powered Aurora offense that's attacked north of 300 all 3 sets so far. Brower, Zakowicz tracks that down. Mayotte falling away. Brower with the dig. Not off the pass to the net. My goodness! Can you believe Josh McClellan from an impossible angle is able to spin that back? It spun off the net cord. Loras even tried to kick it and didn't get enough on it. Timeout Loras. Josh McClellan, a spectacular 16th kill. Aurora up by 4 and a 2-0 lead in the third. This is Aurora University men's volleyball. I still have no idea how Josh McClellan was able to win that last point for Aurora. And Josh Nanoff just got entirely too much on the pass to the front. McClellan found a way anyway. It's 14-10. Aurora up 2 sets and leading here in the third as Brower serves again to Zakowicz from the edge of the court for Mayotte. And he hammers that down inside the near sideline. Mayotte after the kill, his 13th tonight, goes back to serve. Heavy serve, long return, and dunked by Kreischeld immediately. And Dan Ames is pointing out that he thinks that that was held. It's not a point that he's going to win here, it would appear, as Mayotte serves again. And has an ace just past the diving Nonhoff. 3 straight here for Loras as Mayotte trying to carry the Duhawks back in the contention. Tries again here on serve and sailed it. 15 serving 13. And Josh McClellan, what a night a junior from Calgary has had. Preseason All-American. Caught the net tape. Kreischeld here, it's tipped. Couple of touches and Nanoff will give the free ball. Mayotte back row, blocked. Sharash, McKee, Dale, all there for the Spartans. Our 4th block tonight. +3 for AU here. They continue down the stretch. McClellan serves again. He goes at Mayotte. Zakowicz tries Kreischeld, and he tossed it down on the far sideline. It's been a lot of Mayotte and Kreischeld. They've combined for 24 kills on 65 attacks. Everyone else combines for 27. Serve here, Brower to Sharash. How about the set by Brower? Sharash, the nice finish off the set block by Loras, but Brower had to go down to about knee level to pull that one up. Managed to do it. My goodness, we have had quite the show by the primary passers on these teams. There's Brainerd at the net. That was tipped. Now by Trowski. Looks for Dale. And he missed. It's 17-15. Kreischeld, 11 kills, 10 digs for his 3rd double-double in his last 4 matches. Not bad at all. Junior has really put together a nice stretch here for Loras. A near ace there. Sharash did well to pull it up. Carroll sets, but Brainerd ready in the back row. Loras pulls within 1. 17-16. Kreischeld tries again on serve. Sharash ready for that. It came off the rafters. Nanoff to Sharash. And then Brainerd with the block. We're even at 17. As we were a set previous, Loras able to string together a few more runs here. Now they have 7 of the last 10 points since being down 14-10. Serve off the net tape for a well-timed ace. So Loras has 4 straight points for the first time tonight. They're up 18-17. 4th lead change of the set. Sharash receives serve. Carroll can't get away from Mayotte. Now here's Gerald, and it was tipped at the net. 19-17 Duhawks. Timeout Aurora. Aurora will discuss. Loras trying to force a fourth set. 19-17 here in the third. This is Aurora University men's volleyball. Now for the first time, Loras has found a way to slow down, I suppose, quote unquote here, the Aurora offense. Just a 238 attack percentage. That's meaningful though. Loras at 269 for this set, finally out hitting Aurora. They lead 19-17. The way Loras has pounded the volleyball this year, you would have thought that might be an area where they would think to have an edge, but Aurora has neutralized that. A long return. Brower managed to block with the back of his shoulder, and Loras gets the ball back and now has strung off 6 straight points to go up 20-17. And we're going to see S.J. Nelson enter here as Coach Ames looks for a spark. This is by far Loras' best stretch of play tonight. Nolan Kreischeld serving now for the 6th time. Can Aurora come back? Here's Nelson. That's tipped and kept in. Now Gerald off fingertips. Long dig. Then McClellan was there. Now Sharash, the tip. It's kept alive by Loras, but 4 touches on the way back. Oh, Aurora had to have it. They got it. And now Nelson will come out for Anderson, who will go back to serve. Anxious moments for the Spartans. Now can Anderson keep the pressure on serve? Have a brief pause here while they check the scorebook. We're all set. Anderson sends it away. Long pass. Aurora takes the point. That was carried. AU down 1. 20-19 now. Loras takes its final timeout right here. They understand the momentum on Aurora's side, and there's no 4th set if the 3rd doesn't go to the Duhawks. So they discuss here. 20-19 Loras. Aurora up 2 sets, trailing here in the 3rd. This is Aurora University men's volleyball. It's 20-19, Loras leading the third set. Aurora took the first 2 sessions and now trying to come back from down 3. They get a long return, and Sharash puts it into open space to tie it up. The 9th tie of the set. We've had 4 lead changes. Anderson with the serve here to Zakowicz. Set Brainerd, and he just got a piece of an Aurora player on the way out. Loras takes the lead back. (21-20). They've not put it up on the scoreboard. Now they do. As Floyd serves, Sharash receives. Carroll, that's off fingertips. It's kept alive. And then Mayotte drives it into the antenna. Not a lot of doubt about that. And so here we are in the stretch run. Loras out of timeouts. Aurora has 1 left. Mateo Sharash serving here for the Spartans. Good serve here. Zakowicz finds Mayotte. It was behind him. Was tipped in the dig by Sharash. Now McClellan for the lead. Not that time, but a free ball for Aurora. Brower tries McClellan again. This one is good. Aurora back in front. The 5th lead change of the set. 3 points potentially from a sweep. An entertaining match. Sharash serves again. The Zakowicz looks for Mayotte. He's blocked. Second try for Loras. The pass is long. Mayotte went over the net and got the point. He was way over the net. Dan Ames is not happy and does not get the call. I don't know how he didn't get into the net cord. 22 apiece now. Carroll, that one off the rafters, and that was hit by the same player twice. That's a good catch by the officiating crew, and Aurora caught it as well. It came right off the rafters and right back at its last touch. Not really much to be done there. So Sebastian Suzuki, 23 serving 22. Loras needs the point. Mayotte gets it. Ended up being booted over the net after it hit the floor. Right down to the wire. It'll be set point after this one way or the other, but who will have it? To Zakowicz, serving here. Brower, quick set, McKee. It is match point Aurora. McKee's 3rd kill. And it's Logan Brower who will try to finish it. So the fans rise to their feet on the far side of the gym. And Brower would love to come up with what would be Aurora's 2nd ace to walk it off. It's at Peliquin. To Zakowicz, looks for Mayotte. He has to spin it over. Sharash brought it up. Now Carroll trying to win it. No, it's at the net. The fight for it. McKee keeps it alive. Now it's Carroll off the block, and Aurora wins it. It's a sweep for Aurora. Oh, a few points in either direction, and it could have been a totally different result. An outstanding match tonight, but it's Aurora who wins it in the minimum. 25-23, 25-22, 25-23. As entertaining of a 3-set match as you're going to have, and a second straight disappointing 3-set loss for Loras, where they get to 22 in all 3 sets and don't win. Aurora hits 340 on the night. Loras 213. Blocks were 6-4 for Loras. Duhawks had a 4-1 advantage on aces. But what a night for Josh McClellan, 17 kills, 441 tonight. He leads the Spartans. Logan Brower with 40 assists. Alex Nonoff led the AU with 12 digs. He's now 8 from 1,000 for his career. Corey Mayotte had 16 kills. Nolan Kreischeld, 11 kills and 13 digs, lead the Duhawks. AU 14-2, now 15-2 on the season. They drop Loras to 9-3 in an hour and 28 minutes tonight here at Thornton Gymnasium. Thanks as always to the AU Athletic Communications team and the facilities team for making this one happen tonight. My name is Sean Fry, in for Bill Downing, and we will see you next time. Aurora back in action Tuesday night at Concordia, Chicago. They're back home a week from tomorrow against Carthage. We hope we'll see you for that. 25-23, 25-22, 25-23. Aurora over Loras. 12th ranked Spartans knock off the 11th ranked Duhawks. This has been Aurora University men's volleyball.